Tell me how the idea for this came about, and how you guys worked together to pull it together.
It's been something we've kind of tossed around really for a couple years, truthfully. I've known John several years prior to either of us getting elected, and I know once we were both representing the city and the county respectively, it's something that we always decided that, or always thought, hey, this would be a good way to kind of give back, show support for law enforcement. It's something we're both passionate about, and it really just kind of fit. So it kind of spun out of that, and here we are today.
Yeah, Greg, one of the first things that you and I talked about at my first council meeting was actually one of the roles that I see as District 1 councilman is how to strengthen that relationship with the city of Anderson, and what are some things that we can do to really make us better, both at the city and the county level. And so Kyle and I both feel very strongly about our law enforcement, and this was a way that we saw to kind of give back to them and do something collectively rather than just a county or just a city thing. This is an Anderson thing, and that's kind of what makes it, I think, unique for what we're doing.
You guys plan to work together on some future ideas for city-county cooperation?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we're always talking about. Obviously we overlap completely. John has all of my district and then a lot more representing the county, and we have similar goals, I would say, for the areas that we serve. We talk all the time, it's not about city, it's not about county, it's about community. So I think we're both kind of community minded. We both have young families who live here. I mean, we're passionate about the area. So yeah, this is just one of several things that we always talk about. And yeah, I definitely would love to keep working with John and the county, and I'm sure they kind of feel similar.
Yeah, there's I think a few projects maybe already that in the works where I think it's going to require city and county collaboration, and so I sort of see myself as being that representative a little bit from the county side to be able to work closely with Kyle and the other council members to like he said, make the community better, and not see it so much as a divisive us versus them or us or them. It's, hey, if the city grows, that's good for the county and vice versa. Rising tide lifts all ships kind of thing, and that's really what I think this is all
going into the holidays. I heard you mention Anderson. Tell me why it's important to have these kind of events to show law enforcement appreciation here.
Well, we just appreciate them so much, and everybody that's a part of this today, because we know we're appreciated. We feel that community support, and honestly, I don't think we could do, especially after a week like we've had this week, we couldn't do this without knowing how much support we have from the community, and that just I guess reinforces what we do and why we do it. So I can't thank these guys and folks that put all this together today. This is very, very appreciated. So
the city and county cooperating together. I know you guys in law enforcement do all the time, but it's good to see the city and county come together for this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We work together a lot, and so it's great to be appreciated and get appreciated together, and we're having more and more events like this that we're invited to, and so we thank the community a lot, and especially for the community leaders that were a part of this today that put this on for us. And so great barbecue, and I'm sure all the deputies that are out working today are going to enjoy it. We're going to get their plates to them all over the county and wherever they're working at, so they can enjoy this today.
Tell me why it's important to have events like this and what it means to the law enforcement that the community comes out.
Well, Kyle Newton, our city councilman, reached out to me, and John Wright, the county councilman, and told me, their plans early on, what they wanted to do for law enforcement, and I was like, wow, it was a big surprise for us, and not just the city police, but the sheriff's office also, and it's good to be recognized by the community, but it's also good to be recognized by your leaders also.
And people may not know it, but the city and county law enforcement are in constant cooperative efforts with everything you do, right?
Absolutely. It's just a different uniform we wear. We all go to the same academy, doing the same job. So sometimes there's no need for duplication of services. And it doesn't matter what the jurisdictional line is. The sheriff is out in the county and needs help, like we leave the city and we'll go. We're headed that way.